In Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Ryan Mountcastle.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Cedric Mullins stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitchers in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That's to third. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Red Sox go down. Top of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Kobe Mayo. Giolito back to work. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Devers makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters.
1-2.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, now batting Tristan Casas. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Alex Bregman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. And that drops in for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the righty deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. O'Neill makes the play, and that is that. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Foul ball there. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Top of the third, no score. That one ripped. Ref Snyder going back. It bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now here is Ethan Salas. Fought off foul. Next offering is to the right side, and that one handled. Slings to first, gets the catcher by a step.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Henderson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Orioles leave one, and we are still scoreless. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. The pitch timer expired. Before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
No,
and that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And a strike in there. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Roman Anthony stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left field. O'Neill. One down. Yeah, the batter now, Rob Refsnyder.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
1-1.
Rodriguez winds and deals. And that one wrapped foul. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now batting Jaron Duran. Fly to left his first time. The other way. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Waste no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hamilton now at the plate. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That just misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Devers now. Outside low. Ball 1. Hamilton off the first with 2 away. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Fastball for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Right side. They get the force. That ends the frame. Back in Boston as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
2-1.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Right through there for a strike. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. One down, base is empty. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. And there's the ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one missed. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Mullins headed home. He will score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Fly to left his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that one hammered back there. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. Climbed the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, nice play to his knee. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Bregman, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that one pulled foul. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cowser settles under it, drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one.
Line drive, hauls it in, and there's two away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Anthony batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Giolito back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ethan Salas will hit next. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duran. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
That one drilled left field, and foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But
fires to second for one on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and here is Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bregman settles under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Cedric Mullins digs in now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. On the outside corner, got him looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Nothing doing here. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Kyle Bradish taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
For Baltimore, number 38, Kyle Bradish.
The other way, and he beats the shift, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Digging in, Tristan Casas. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases. Here's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bregman in the box again. Takes a strike. Fly ball to right. Cowser hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Devers off of first with 2 away. That one ripped. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. Inside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jorge Mateo now. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Colton Cowser, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hendricks, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran squeezes it, and that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bradish, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Mountcastle steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that drops in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
0-1. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there. Stepping in, Jaron Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Liam Hendricks.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Salas at the plate now, and that's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Up and in, and it's a full count. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got it! First out in the top of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Bang! His second homer of this series. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, base is empty. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. In the air to left center, Durant brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. Bradish back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1.
And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that is out of play. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Bradish departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Yennier Cano gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's Alex Bregman. Slice to right, and it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now Masataka Yoshida with the go-ahead run at third. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good take.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. They miss a big chance to this one. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Kobe Mayo. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
And that's fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And a base hit right there. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's outside. Now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone. And it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Now at the plate, Jorge Mateo.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Liam Hendricks will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and attacker that rolls foul. Step off throw to first. Mayo back in standing. Just missed. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in there at the knees. Fastball is outside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
You got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tyler O'Neill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And there's ball four.
Take your
and
base.
with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
O'Neill up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Austin Adams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. That one off the mark. It's 2-2. And that one upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ethan Salas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. Can't get to it, and it eats him up. In comes the run from second, and in the ninth they take the lead. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Back up the middle and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. And that's way high. 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering upstairs. Two on, 2 outs. And that one way outside. And it's 3-2. Jordan Westberg waiting on deck for the Orioles. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Fought off foul.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-2. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
So they're all loaded up. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 9th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. Mateo. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now, Roman Anthony. Gets under it and pops it up. Westberg right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
A 5-3 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying